Yeah, lyrical, Lord, what you really know. I'm ready. Yo, breaking haters like glass, too mature, do the math. Which way do I wanna go, up to the sky when I'm old? Breaking haters like glass, too mature, do the math. Which way do I wanna go, up to the sky when I'm old? Breaking haters like glass, too mature, do the math. Which way do I wanna go, up to the sky when I'm old? Breaking haters like glass, too mature, do the math. Which way do I wanna go, 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 go. Breaking haters like glass, too mature, do the math. Which way do I wanna go, up to the sky when I'm old? You wanna see how I do it, then come and watch me doing it so fly, going hard in my white tee. Haters don't talk to me cause I won't talk back. You're wasting your breath when you speaking like that. Oh yeah, listen, and with your attitude, check that. Don't talk like that if you're not like that. Make you wanna fight back cause I come straight back. I never quit, you know that I'm not like that. I love my mixer, it works great for me, and my microphone to record my life for me. I get in the booth, make some fresh heat, master it, then it's back to making more heat. People say I need to figure out what talent is. I know it's in me cause I use it to make new ideas. Not saying I'm a whiz, I just handle my biz. I get my work done like a man, homie, not a kid. Yo, what up? I make music. I remember I got started with my music one day when my parents were actually arguing with each other. I remember, you know, it wasn't a big argument or anything, but it was enough to where I needed to express myself in some sort of way. So I came in my upstairs and I got out my microphone and I just started, you know, thinking and hearing all these words inside my head, and you know, I wasn't sure of what was going on at the time because, you know, I've never done that before. You know, my family was always a part of music, and you know, I figured that someday I would, you know, play the guitar or the piano or, you know, something, at least sing. And I found the rapping technique to be the most easiest for me, you know, whenever I started writing those first lyrics at night and expressing all the words that I, you know, felt, and every little thought and pain that was inside me, you know, it came out on that piece of paper, and I respected it so much, and it made me feel so relieved because I released the energy from my body into, you know, a song or just a poem to be exact. And you know, after all that happened, I kind of stuck with it. You know, it kept coming back to me. You know, I was ready to start my music life pretty much. And all of this started happening around like my end of the 9th grade year, so it was really hard for me because I was getting like harassed, and you know, I was so quiet because I've never been exposed to like the social world much before because I've always tended to myself. So whenever I began to start talking to different people and getting their opinions about what I was doing and stuff, you know, I became this, you know, entertainer, this person. You know, I became the lyrical lord, and I stuck with that, you know. Many people don't know this, but whenever I first started rapping, my real name for my rap name was going to be C-Killa, C.Kylla. I don't know why, because my name's Cody, and I just thought Cody Killing, starting out name, it wasn't good. I quickly changed it to Lyrical Lord once that I knew that C-Killa just didn't sound right for me. You know, it wasn't doing anything. It didn't affect me. It wasn't getting me nowhere. So I can't remember how it actually happened. I can't remember how I came to choose the name Lyrical Lord, but I chose the name Lyrical Lord. It just came to mind one day, and I stuck with it, and I will always be the Lyrical Lord no matter what. And anybody tries to tell me that I am not the Lyrical Lord, then it's their problem, not mine, because as long as I know I'm the Lyrical Lord, then I'll always be the Lyrical Lord. You know, as high school went on, I overcame the people because, you know, I want to say make fun of my music, but, you know, some people supported me and a lot of people didn't support me because, for one, I was in a school full of trash-talking rednecks, and I was in a place of, you know, just hatred of that kind of stuff, and I don't understand why people didn't see the actual talent and the actual realness inside of me that I had, because I really wanted to do it. At first, it might have been a little bit of a game, just playing around here and there, but there's always been that real aspect in this quality of career that I've chosen. And because that real aspect is always in it, that means that I will never be fake. I'm always true to everything that I say. I never make one lie, ever. I'm so real, and anybody who don't think that, mind their own business. As long as I know I'm real, it's all good. One Way Trip was my very first mixtape, and that released in 2010, the beginning of 2010. I never released it on the internet because of just purposes. I'm not going to talk about that. I released the second mixtape called Say Real or Die, which is also a 2010. It was like mid-2010, I believe. That was my first one that I started to actually pick up my flow of what I knew I was going to be doing for the rest of my life. In Stay Real or Die, I had, I believe, 16 tracks, 17 tracks. That was all of my music that I'd got beats from the internet. So pretty much what a mixtape is, using other people's beats, doing whatever you want to, as long as it's your, just music. You don't really matter. Mixtapes are something that you can just play around with, but also be serious with at the same time. My third mixtape that I released is My Music Will Never Stop Volume 1. My Music Will Never Stop Volume 2 will come out sometime in 2012. I'm not sure. I've got a lot of stuff to do. Mixtapes, albums, tracks, individual, just promotional stuff. Whenever the time is ready, I'll do that. But for now, I had My Music Will Never Stop Volume 1, which was the mixtape that I actually wanted to try and promote the most. This is the mixtape that I wanted to show that I was the actual Lyrical Lord, and that I'm coming for this music industry and nothing is going to stop me no matter what. And my current mixtape is called Cody Fisher vs. Lyrical Lord. That's my favorite mixtape so far. I did a lot of recent remixes. E.T., Look at Me Now, that's one of my favorites. I also have a video for that on YouTube. If you go check that out, youtube.com/lyricallord235. Look at Me Now cover, you'll like it. I shall be making a lot more mixtapes in the future, of course, duh. I shall be making at least like 3 or 4 more mixtapes in 2011, hopefully. And just from then on, I wanted to do like a mixtape per month, but with going to college and doing all this other stuff with promotion and my entertainment life, it's so hard to fit all of it in, so I have to split things up and, do 2 things at once, or do one thing and then let it rest for a little while and then do something else. But, I'm getting everything done, and I feel that I'm going to make some of the best mixtapes. I feel that I'm going to produce some of the best work that anybody has ever heard. If I keep practicing really hard, every day I keep finding new information about who I am. I keep finding new vocal sounds in my voice. I keep finding new methods of thinking about new lyrics and how to word stuff. It's all so creative and artistic, and I love it so much, and I will never quit. And I know that I'm going to make some of the best music around. Trust me. Get ready. So my first hit single was called A Dream Is What Makes It. It came out in January of 2011. That's when I got my iMac, and that's how I started creating my own beats and started, just making the music 100% clear and perfect and how I wanted it to be, So, A Dream Is What Makes It came out in January 2011. It's like a piano-type, slow-ish beat. And that track has currently, I believe, 18,000 views on YouTube, so it needs to go to a lot more. I'm just working as hard as I can, trying to promote it as much as I can. I've got other hit singles to work on, but A Dream Is What Makes It is the song and the track that represents my very first hit single that I actually own all the material on, Like I said before, the mixtapes are just something that I can use other people's beats and it's all good. But A Dream Is What Makes It has nothing to do with nobody else but my sounds of my instrumentals that I create with my new keyboard and my beat pad. And anybody that wants to try to tell me that I'm stealing beats for my album and my real tracks, then no way. That's a lie, because I am winning like Charlie Sheen, if you don't already know. And I make my own stuff because, like I said before also, I do not lie, ever. So that's what that is. I got a lot more hit singles coming in the future. You know, I feel that I am ready, most definitely 100%. I couldn't say it no more clear than this. I am so ready to be in this music industry. I am so ready to have a record deal. I promise to God, I promise to every single one of you viewers watching this, if I get a record deal, I will not let anybody down. I will work 100% at my hardest, at my game, to show this world that I have what it takes to become one of the best artists and entertainers that this world has. And I'll do that. Give me time. I've been working ever since the end of my 9th grade, which was around probably 2006. So ever since 2005 or 2006, I've been working so hard and preparing myself to what I am today. And today I'm still preparing myself for what I'm going to be 20 years later, 10 years later, 5 years later. You know, whenever it comes the time for me to be this person that I want to be, you know, I'm going to be, and I'm going to be it to my full potential. Best believe that. You know, I have a lot of influences. That's what got me started, you know. But in the current times, my influences are pretty much, you know, all of Young Money, which includes Lil Wayne, Lil Chucky, Short Dog, Mac Main, Chanel, J Mills, Nicki Minaj, Tyga Tyga, Gutta Gutta, Drake, T Streets, Lil Twist, Jewel Santana, if you want to consider him Young Money, which I do consider him Young Money, T-Pain, and a lot more. Colette Carr is another one of my biggest influences. She is such a hard worker. She is somebody that will not stop what she loves, and that's the same motive that I have, and I appreciate her for doing it because it's making me appreciate my music career more and showing me that I have what it takes, because I know she has what it takes and she's doing it, and I know that I'm going to do it. So also, some of my musical influences are my dad, my brother Shane. Before Soundspeed broke up, you know, that was my influence because I've watched Degrassi all my life, mostly. So when they started making music on there and they formed their real band, I was so excited. You know, they broke up, but they'll still always be a band to me, and each individual one of them will still always be a good, talented individual person to me, and I will always respect each one of them. And my last influence is me. You know, I just concentrate on my music mostly. I love to listen to all kinds of music, of course, but you know, it's my music that's what matters the most in my life, and if I stick with my music, then I will master it 100% and everything will be all good, and then I'll live my life successful and rich and retired early, and I'll still be able to keep going because I'll be healthy, because I'm staying healthy now, and everything will always be good and my life will be great till the day that I die. My favorite Lyrical Lord track, goodness, I have like 90 something, I believe, including everything. Like, not, I didn't mention this at first, I made a ton of music when I was in high school, you know, but I threw all that away because that was at a time when I wasn't who I am today, so that was different music than what it is now, so that's trash, and this is my life. But my favorite Lyrical Lord track, oh goodness, I don't even know. All of them. All of them. And when you're talking about mixtapes, I liked One Way Trip a lot because that was my first one. It showed who I really was, even though nobody ever heard it but me and a few others. I handed it out when we went to New York and Toronto and Washington and Montreal, so people there got it, but people here didn't get it, and people won't get it here. I like them all. It's hard to explain. I like every single one of them because every single one of them has some different kind of message or different motive or different structure, you know, something different. That's what I like, you know. Each track can't be the same. It all has to be something different. You know, I just want to say real quick to the listeners and the people that are watching this that, you know, I don't play games. I am 100% real with my music. I don't treat it as no joke. People in high school treated it as a joke, and that's why I never try to talk to anybody. And, you know, I feel that my music is what makes me as a person, and anybody who don't want to agree with that and anybody who don't want to accept my music can go accept some other person besides me, because I don't want to have to deal with anybody that doesn't accept for what I love, you know. It's something that makes me so mad when somebody tries to diss me or make fun of me because it's where I live or because I'm white or, you know, it's they think that I can't do it. That's wrong. That's 100% wrong. You know, I'm winning. I can do it. I know I can do it. And as long as I know I can do it, my personal opinion is the only opinion that counts. And God's opinion. Those are the only two opinions that counts. And people that want to not listen to my music, don't listen to my music, you know. Don't talk to me. Stay out of my business. Let me handle my own business, and you go handle your own business. Do whatever you have to do. Let me do what I have to do. To all the viewers that have been watching this interview and all the listeners that support and listen to my music, I just want to say I appreciate you so much. You helped me get to where I am, you know, with my passion of music, plus your help and liking and supporting my music. It helps me to build such a great character. It helps me to build such great music, and I thank you for that. I thank you so, so much. Once again, my name is Cody Fisher, aka Lyrical Lord. I am a rapper, singer, entertainer. You know, I can do pretty much anything as long as it's in the entertainment field, and, you know, technology and me connect really easy, so I know a lot about technology. So I'm going to be in this field for the rest of my life, so get ready to see me in the future and get ready for more videos. You can look me up on Facebook, YouTube /LyricalLord235, Twitter @LyricalLordGoes, Reverb Nation @LyricalLord, Hot New Hip Hop @LyricalLordOfficial. And just Google me, you know, I'm all over the internet. Like I said, you know, just all you have to do is search me up and you'll find all of my music, all of my videos. I thank you for the time once again for watching this video. Stay tuned in. My name is Cody Fisher, aka Lyrical Lord. Peace out. Yeah, I'm ready. Turn that up. Yeah. I love my music, it's such hard work. Have a nice attitude, heart that will never burst. Always think about the good, never think about the worst. I dedicate my life to my parents for putting me on this earth. I'm on my microphone until I lose my breath and it hurts. Like a G6, popping bottles and we just slurp. I always write my lyrics with a pen, sometimes I don't write them at all. Just whatever comes in my mind, I only make the calls.